everyone, I'm back to YouTube. Aren't you so excited? I'm pretty excited to be back. I haven't been on here for months. The reason why is it's winter, there's no sun around where I live, and when there is sun, it's crappy. So for Christmas, I got a new camera which can record video, and I got a ring light. So I'm able to film videos. It's really exciting. I'm very excited for it. Today, I just want to do a foundation routine. It's not something I really ever touch upon in any of my makeup looks, any of my posts. I'm going to share with you the foundations I use, the brushes I usually use, and I'm also going to touch upon concealer or concealers. Let's get on to my foundation. So I go between two foundations usually, and the two foundations I use are the NARS Sheer Glow and then the Makeup Forever HD. These both have medium coverage and they are very buildable. The only difference is this one is slightly glowier than this one, but these both have natural coverages and they both photograph really well. So I like to use these most often. Oh, I forgot to mention with the Makeup Forever HD, it has a pump. So for applying the actual foundation, I usually use a brush. I don't like using my hand because I don't think it's sanitary. So the three brushes I go between are the Real Techniques buffing brush, the Real Techniques Expert face brush, and the Makeup Geek face buffer brush. These are all really good at buffing your foundation in and also blending in your concealer. That's what I love to do. I like my skin to look natural and I don't really like to cover it up too much. I like to provide an evenness to it. My favorite of the three would probably be the buffing brush. I really enjoy using this and it's not super dense, so it's a bit easier to work with. Should I do my foundation right now? Let's do it. So what I do is take this, and I usually use a pump. I'm going to use a little more than a pump. I'm going to do like a third a pump. And then for the foundation, I usually just dot it on my face. So whenever I'm dotting my foundation, I usually start in areas that I need more coverage. So I usually start on the right side of my face. And then after I do that, I dip back in and I continue. And then forehead, oh my. And then nose, and then chin, and then I'll put a little bit here, whatever's left over. I'll just put some there and there. I just need to get rid of it. Alright, and whenever I have some excess there, I kind of like do this and I wipe it under my face because I don't want to waste it. I'm going to use the buffing brush today because I haven't used it in a while. So what I do is I kind of go like that first and then I buff it in. After I do my foundation, I'll move on to concealer. So the concealers that I usually like to use. So the Race Paste I usually like to use on my inner part here because that's where most of my darkness is with my eyes. I got a few blemishes. I think it may be broken capillaries, but I don't really know. I'm not a doctor. But they are blue, so I put a tiny bit of this on top of it to kind of neutralize that blueness. And that's what I usually use this for. I don't like using this for under eyes because it's kind of thick. For actual blemishes, I like to use the Hard Cami Glamouflage Concealer. This is fantastic at covering up your blemishes. It has a really nice full coverage, so I really like it for those bluish blemishes. I like to put this on top of the blended out erase paste. And then I obviously use this for blemishes. If I want more coverage on my cheeks, I'll also use a little bit of this as well. And for actual under eyes and then on the sides of my nose, I will use the Maybelline Dark Circle Eraser. This is very good at covering up stuff that doesn't need a ton of coverage, so I like to use this around my nose because I have a little redness. I like to also use this like at the end, like after I do my eye makeup, to kind of obviously do this, but like to kind of clean it up a little bit. The brushes I like to use for concealer are these sets of brushes. These brushes are to actually lay down the product This is the MAC 194. Another brush I like to use is just any pointed brushes like this. This is the Real Techniques Pixel Point eyeliner brush. This is really good at just pin concealing. And to actually blend stuff out, I like to use these two brushes. These are Real Technique brushes. This one is the Domed Shadow Brush, and this one is the Deluxe Crease Brush. These are both really dense, so these are really good at blending out the product and still keeping the coverage. I only really like to use these two in this area or around the nose for more precise blending. I like to use this to blend out face concealer because since it already has product on it, it won't remove any of the coverage that the concealer has. And it won't take any away, so it's really good for that. So I'm going to start off with the Race Paste, and I'm going to use the Pixel Point brush. What I do is I put in the darkness. It's actually dark and it's blue, so that's why I use it there. I just do this, and since this needs precise blending, I'm going to use this brush for it. And then I'm going to put it on the blue blemishes that I have on my face, which are usually in this area for me. And then I blend it out with this. Alright, and next I'm going to use the Glamouflage concealer, and you do not need much of this. So don't put a ton of it on because you will be wasting it. I just take it from the back of my hand and I put it in places I need to cover my blemishes at. And then same thing, I just blend it out with this. And the last thing I do, really, before I do my eye makeup is I use this and I use it around my nose because I have a little bit of redness. The last bit of concealing I do, but I don't do until after I'm done with my eye makeup, is put under my eye. I'm good to go. So I hope you guys enjoyed my foundation routine. I'm very excited to be back, and hopefully I'll be doing some more videos. If you want to see any more looks in the future, any more videos, hit the subscribe button down below, somewhere there. If you want to see more looks at the current moment, you can go down below. There is a link to my blog down there, which has tutorials and reviews. I will also stick my Instagram down there because that's where I post the majority of my looks. Check those out if you wanna, but till next time, I hope you guys have a great day, and I can't wait to do some more videos. Bye guys. Bye.